Alongside head Javelina women's basketball coach Michael Madrid, I'm Mark and Sarah for Javelina Athletics. And Coach, what do you know? You have a weekend at home coming up. UT Permian Basin on Thursday, Western New Mexico on Saturday. How do you feel like your team responded to the challenge in the season of having so many games away from home?
You know, I thought it was a great team bonding experience, really, more than anything else. Obviously, it was good to get on the road and play some games and kind of see what we're working with as far as things we need to continue to build on. But just the time you spend on a charter bus, in a hotel, on a plane, I mean, you can't put a price tag on that. So I thought it was great in terms of team building. Just excited for the opportunity to finally play at home, wear some new uniforms, and play in front of our home crowd.
How much of that early part of the season was you learning about the student athletes you have on this team? I know you spent time with them previously in practice, but there are things you can't know until you get into a game. How much of it was you learning about your players?
You know, the best thing is to have it all on film. You know, you can sit in a locker room and tell a player this or that. Sometimes they don't believe you, but when you can come back and sit in a classroom and watch things on film and evaluate, that helps tremendously. And so obviously able to change some things, tweak some things here or there offensively and defensively for us to continue to be successful. I've been really pleased with our defensive effort. I've been really pleased with how hard we're playing overall, but we just got to find ways to manufacture some points. I think that's our Achilles heel right now, is just not valuing the basketball and not being able to score.
Have a Permian team coming in here. Speaking of defense, that's going to test your defense. This is a really good scoring team, really good offensive team. What are the things that they do well that make it difficult on a team defensively?
Well, number one, they're extremely well coached. You know, she does a tremendous job. Staff does a tremendous job. They're extremely athletic. I want to say they offensively rebound the ball really, really well. And so, you know, we're just going to have to make sure that we're very solid in our defensive scheme and what we're doing and the way we want to defend them and how we want to defend them and things we want to take away from them. Force players to maybe take shots that they don't normally take shots. And so, you know, defensive rebounding, I think, is going to be key for us tomorrow, and then obviously on the offensive end, valuing the basketball and knocking down shots.
Your coaches talk all the time about how you want to see, it's kind of a cliche, you want to see a team get 1% better each day. Have you been happy with I should say, do you feel like you've seen your team working hard, improving, getting better each day in practice and in the games as well?
We have. You know, it's last week at A&M International was kind of tough for us. We had almost 14 days off. And so, you know, you obviously have some slippage in that time, but we were able to play pretty well. And so I really think this team gets better the more we play. And so I'm excited to play Thursday. I'm excited to play Saturday. But we have gotten better this week. We've worked on some things. We tried to clean up some things offensively. Today we'll get on the floor and prepare for UT Permian Basin and what their schemes are, and then just set our game plan and be excited to play on Thursday evening.
How happy have you been with kind of the attitude your team has taken on a day-to-day basis?
Extremely pleased. You know, I think they're really, really buying into what we're doing. We have some young ladies that are excited to be together, excited for the semester to the end. It's one of the things we've talked about this week is all they have to do is concentrate on basketball, eating right, getting some sleep, and trusting what our process is. And so been extremely pleased with them and excited to see them play tomorrow night.
What are your expectations for your team this weekend?
The biggest thing is just to get better. You know, obviously there's a ton of conference games left. It's not a win or lose type deal tonight, you know, or tomorrow night, sorry. But we just want to get better. We want to focus on going 1-0 Thursday night, and we'll get prepared on Friday, and then we'll try to go 1-0 on Saturday.
Well, Coach, best of luck. Thanks for the time.
Appreciate you, Mark. Thanks a lot.